Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. For those that haven't tuned in before, my name is Bo. I'm a middle-aged brummy bloke from Warwickshire, and this is about my green laning journey. So if you look through the videos, you'll see that I've first of all tried to decide what bike to buy, and I've had a choice of a few, and I've come up with this one, the Voge. So if you want to see those videos, then have a click on one of the links. I'll try my best to put it in here somewhere, but I'm sure you'll be able to find it if you click on the channel. So today I've got a day off work, the sun's shining, and I thought to myself, do you know what, I'm going to get out and explore some of the countryside. There's a green lane that has actually two trails that I want to have a look at. They are near a place called Burton Dasset, which is a lovely little village. It's got some hills. It's in South Warwickshire, so we're going to go there first of all. Then I'm going to park the bike up, and I'm going to have a cup of tea, and I'm going to show you around the bike. It's a little bit muddy because I've been riding it a little bit, and I'm going to show you what things I've done to it. So I've done a few little alterations to it, which I think are necessary. It certainly are for me. And once we've done that, we're then going to go over to the trails and have a look at those. I'm on my own, so I don't want to do anything too technical or too challenging. I certainly don't want to fall off. So I was trying to decide between this and the Honda CRF 300, and the things that put me, well, concerned me a little is the reputation for Chinese bikes. And I know it's only early days. The bike's done 138 miles, so it is very early days, but so far it feels really nice. It feels really comfortable. It's responsive. It does everything that I want it to do so far, but you know, time will tell. My theory is that if people buy these bikes cheap, which they do, this one only costs £3,500 to buy it brand new, I think people tend to care for them a little bit less. So because it's worth less money, they tend to not worry about it as much. Like my other bike is a GS, and that costs a lot of money, and I certainly don't want I don't want it to break early or wear out or anything like that. So I take extra care for it. I make sure the services are done on time. I cover it in ACF 50. I look out for any niggles. I go straight back to the garage if there's something wrong with it. I do all those things because I want to make sure that it lasts a long time. I suspect when you've got a bike that doesn't cost as much, you don't pay as much attention, and because you don't pay as much attention, you don't give it that preventative maintenance, and consequently it's going to fail. And I think that people will then point at it and go, oh, it's Chinese, it was cheap, that's why it broke. No, I don't believe that's the case. I believe it's down to how you look after something, but you know, I might be proved wrong. We'll wait and see. So this bike is new. It's done 138 miles. I've got the first service booked in on a week today, so it's on the 12th of March, and I've got to do 300 miles, I believe. I think it's about 500 kilometers for your first service, so I've got to get that in. 139, so that's why I thought, nice day, I'll put some miles on it, take you guys with me so you can have a look at the bike and have a look at this place I want to show you, and get it ready for its first service. And once I've had the first service, my plan is I'm going to put some trackers on it and start doing some more trials. So you'll notice that I'm being really gentle with the bike at the moment, because I'm running it in, and I know some people say that you don't need to be overcautious with bikes when you're running them in. They need to go, they need to be ridden as normal. Well, as I said earlier, I just want to be a little bit cautious. I don't want to overextending or overexerting and cause something to go wrong. So yeah, I am being a little bit gentler with it, but that's because I want it to last and I want to give it a fair crack of the whip. Now, don't get me wrong, if it's suddenly, after everything that I'm doing to it, if it suddenly breaks, I'll be the first to shout from the rooftops and say, this wasn't as good as I thought it would be. But if you have a look on the internet, I'll look on YouTube, I've looked in loads of places and looked at reviews and write-ups, and everyone's got positive things to say about it. The only negatives that I've found so far is people saying that the swing arm bearings and the wheel bearings, when they've looked at them after they've bought them new, when they've looked at them, they don't have much grease on them, or no grease at all in some circumstances. Personally, I think if you bought a new KTM, a BMW, a Honda, Suzuki, if you stripped it down, if you stripped all those bikes down and looked at the bearings, the chances are those bikes also, when they're put together, they probably didn't put enough grease on it. But because people are paranoid about the Chinese bikes, they're stripping them down, they're inspecting them and putting them under a microscope and trying to find out what's wrong with them. Well, I think if you look for something hard enough, you're going to find it, aren't you? Anyway, that's my thoughts on it. Time will tell, and as you join me on these adventures and going on various trails, you'll be able to experience it firsthand with me, and then we'll be able to say whether or not it was a good bike or a bad bike. So far, it's a good bike, and I'm confident. I'm ever the optimist, mate. So I'm confident it's going to be brilliant. That and the fact that I've spent £3,500 on it, I want it to work. So might be slightly biased. This is a lovely part of the world, isn't it? Oh. He didn't know whether he was going to stop or go, did he? Just over 12 months ago, I left my full-time job and found a part-time job which is really local, and I absolutely love it. It's not only a nice job, but I get every Wednesday off, so it means I have a midweek break every single week, which is nice. And it's days like today I can escape, take myself off somewhere, take my little go cup with me, have a cup of tea, and just recharge the batteries. And plus, when I find all these trails, I'll be able to explore them as well. While I'm talking about trails, if anyone wants to come out on their bike and join me on some of the trails, because I'm aware that it's not ideal riding on your own in case you break down or you have an accident or something. If you're local and you want to come out for a ride on the bikes, then please let me know, and if I'm free you can join me. I get Wednesdays off, so that's all good. Sometimes I have plans, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I just want to stay in the house and do nothing. But when it's days like today, I feel as though I've really captured something by getting out there and enjoying it. I think there's people flying drones or something. Well, no, it's not, it's kites. Not drones. Or are they gliders? I don't know, let's have a look. Oh, look at that. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is have a walk up to the beacon. Hopefully it's not too windy and you can still hear my voice. You can film it. I didn't even know remote control gliders were a thing.
You're crazy ones. So that's all it is, just heavy box.
Okay.
Yep.
That's it, you've got it. I've lost it on the camera now, it's too far. Yeah, really enjoyed that. Some nice retired chaps that are that's never it, is it? No. That part of a remote control gliders club and having the time of their lives. Nice little hobby. Don't think it's for me, but looks fun all the same. Hello. Hey Cardo, music off. Supplier, helper, rehearsed. Yeah. Is that okay? I'm not a nuisance one, I promise you. Yeah, let me turn it off.
The off-roaders use the outside, the four wheels, and you guys go up the middle.
No, I don't. I'm very amateur. I'm not very good. I keep on the side in the rut.
Do you?
Yeah, because sometimes the middle gets a bit slimy.
Well, the problem is, for anyone who wants to walk up there,
Yeah.
because the middle's chewed up as well, it's hopeless. You can't do it. But you're welcome anyway.
Oh, thank you.
Alright. There is a huge hole
There's a what, sorry?
full of water. About 3/4 of a mile in, there's a huge hole.
How deep?
But you could go on the grass.
If you see me coming back, it was too deep.
You can go behind the solar panels.
Okay. Thank you very much. Ah, he was a pleasant chap. He was a bit reluctant to let me go up there, but I said, do you mind? And as you can probably hear from the video, he says, you guys go up the middle, the 4x4 people go up there, use the tracks on the side. He said, so it's not ideal. Oh, I think I will go up the middle given the circumstances. He says, so it's not ideal. I said, well, I'm not very good because I stick to the rut. But to be honest, I can see why I'm going in the middle now. The ruts are a bit too deep. Oops. You're bloody right, I should have gone up the middle. said you can go behind the solar panels. Perhaps I should have gone up there. Oh well. I can just get down there. Oh shit. Oh, I'm knackered. Oh God. Oh, I'm absolutely knackered. Woo. Oh, I need to have a rest. Ah, right. Let's have a rest there. So, am I still recording? That was not what I planned for. I thought a light trail, but it wasn't. It was deep mud. I'm not skilled enough, and I need better tyres. But she's done all right. She's done okay. She's a bit messy, but yeah, we got through that. I'll tell you what, when you go through the hard stuff, it makes the other stuff look easy. I think Mike was right. Keep doing the hard stuff and the normal stuff will be okay. Okay, so whilst I'm getting my breath back, let me show you what I've added to the bike. The first thing I've done here, that is, I don't know if you can see actually, that is like an engine guard to stop all the crap going into the engine compartment. So that's good. It's certainly, it's paid for itself there. That was only about 10, I'm going to say 10 quid. It's about 10 quid from AliExpress. So that was good. Easy to fit as well. If you want, I can show you a video on how I did that. The next thing I done was I fitted bar risers, 28mm I believe. So that raised it up a little bit, so when you do stand up, and I know I need to get confidence in standing up a little bit more, when you do stand up I haven't got to stretch my hands as far forward. What else have I done? Oh yeah, this gear lever here, AliExpress special. So the normal gear lever comes to about there, and when you've got enduro boots on, you struggle to get your foot underneath it. So this one's probably 30mm longer, so you're able to get your foot under. So that was AliExpress special. That was good. Fairly easy to fit as well. It's a bit tricky at the back, but again, I can show you how to do a video. I'll show you a video on that. This is a rip-off cool covers. Makes it a bit more comfortable, and then when it rains, I don't know if you can see the little holes on the camera, but the water goes through and then drips off. Some rock straps for the back. Put a mount on there for the GoPro camera. Quad lock for the middle, and then a mount for the GoPro camera there. So that pretty much is it so far. I've still got to fit a bash plate. I'd have been more confident if I'd have had a bash plate on there, but I wasn't exactly going over rocks or anything, so that's all right. Right, let's carry on. Wow, what a day. I've really enjoyed that. The bike has done everything I've asked and more. It's got me out of that sticky situation, which I'll be honest with you, I was outside my comfort zone a little bit, but yeah, it's delivered, and I can only imagine that once it's got the once it's had the service and put the better tyres on, it'll be even more impressive. So I'm looking forward to that. If you've got any questions about the bike or the trails or anything like that, then please drop me a comment and I'll take the time out to make sure I reply. Likewise, if you've got any suggestions, then please drop them in the comments. And whilst I'm on that, I've created a Facebook page called Burton Bikes. If you send me a friend request, I'll add you to that, and we can perhaps sort out some ride outs and some trails together. That'll be good fun. And lastly, if you go into the ABR, then please let me know, and perhaps we can meet up for a beer, talk about bikes. So we've just about come to the end of the video. Thanks again for watching, really is appreciated, and I'll see you on the next one.